6:45 a.m. today, Meydan opens to the world. The racecourse is ready. Construction is finished. The sky bubble is ready to receive its 3,000 guests. All that's left to tick off is the VIP Cocoon Lounge. By working through the night, Ben's team has performed a miracle.
2 weeks ago, everything's in a mess, all right? And nobody believed that, we can finish this. And all the outsiders came, and when they come to this place, they just shook their head.
Ben proves all the critics wrong. The ultimate racecourse is shining and complete. The paying public waits to see Meydan in all its glory. The opening ceremony teams must now match the construction feat and put on the ultimate performance. At the airfield, Team Microlight is behind the 8-ball. Although Customs has finally released all the aircraft, the squadron has only one practice run at their daring maneuvers. Laszlo's team must fly over the grandstand at the exact moment the leader of Dubai finishes his speech, the duration of which is impossible to predict. Laszlo's squadron can't physically hold their circling position in the air for more than 30 minutes. He tries to confirm when the speech will end, but the event coordinator, Debbie Cronshaw, won't commit to a time.
I'm not going to give you any times. I can't, because like yesterday.
Too long circling information.
How long can they hold?
They can hold 4.5 hours, but physically they cannot, because of the nature of staying information for such a long time. So if you can give me like 30 minutes earlier.
No. Again, on the night, I don't know if the race is running later. This is so difficult for me.
Over that roof, Debbie will say.
Laszlo manages to negotiate a 30-minute holding pattern with a catch.
Aircraft to take off.
It's going to be an approximate 30.
With hours to go, the odds seem stacked against Laszlo. At the racecourse, Phil arrives for a final setup of his groundbreaking pyrotechnic display.
Our credibility is only as good as our last performance.
It takes more than 1,000 mini-computers to coordinate the complex sequence. But only one fried circuit to ruin the show.
The computer says there's something in there and it's not supposed to be in there. If you've got the correct file, the correct product up there, then you should be getting 100% continuity. What we're in fact getting is on one module, 1732 are failing, and then on the next one, 1732 are showing up as invalid.
As Phil and his team race the clock, the horses move from the stables to beneath the grandstand. They're shielded from all the noise and excitement by 2 kilometers of soundproof tunnels. Outside, Javier's grass gets its first test.
Up into the gate. I think if they do, they'll be set. The gates fly and they're racing in the Al-gharram sprint in 2010, and the starter caught them to a great line.
7 races lead up to the World Cup, totaling over $25 million in prize money. The evening climaxes with the $10 million Dubai World Cup, where first place wins $6 million. 70,000 race fans from around the world have arrived to watch the world's richest horse race, and for a taste of racing luxury. In total, nearly 100,000 meals will be served. Fans will also devour thousands of the world's finest oysters and some of the best caviar money can buy. All washed down with over $500,000 worth of champagne. And staff will make sure Maidan's big day goes smoothly. And the atmosphere is electric. There's just 3 hours and 4 races to go to the Dubai World Cup. 12 kilometers away at the airfield, Captain Laszlo's pilots return from their final test flights.
The most difficult part is that we don't know the exact time when we should be above the location, which is extremely difficult to move 15 aircrafts in the air and we don't know the exact timing when to come. If the weather is windy and it's quite turbulent, then it's very difficult to keep the formation in one. So I'm really hoping that the wind direction stays like this and it stays calm and smooth. Then we will have a beautiful formation. Otherwise, we will be like the goose, over the lake. So we'll see.
But just minutes later, in a cruel twist, the weather changes.
Wind is picking up. No good.
And in the desert, that's a recipe for a sandstorm. The world's richest race starts in 90 minutes. When it ends, fans look forward to a spectacular finale. But the looming sandstorm could jeopardize Phil's extravaganza.
Right now, the sandstorm seems like it's settling down a little bit, but I think I may be just a little bit hopeful. So the wind is still up, but as we still got another hour and a half until showtime, so we're hoping that it may die down a little bit in our favor. Everything else, right now, everybody's in their places, security is in their places, all the pyrotechnicians are by their firing consoles and just waiting for the cue.
2050 is our target time.
There's nothing you can do now. It's like a machine that's running down on a 45 with no brakes. So there's really nothing you can do. We just monitor, make sure everybody's in their place.
The wind's coming from the aerosol and blowing towards like the Camaro C8, just to let you know.
Okay, it's not blowing towards the grandstands though.
Negative, towards C8.
10-4, thank you.
The wind of change blows well for Phil. But for Captain Laszlo and his microlight team, it could spell disaster.
Laszlo's airborne and standing by. We could have a potential delay. In this wind, it's hard for them to hold formation for any length of time.
Laszlo tries to contact his team as they struggle to hold formation in the high winds.
Megkérdezed őket, hogy hallanak? They are just lazy to press the button, to answer me. And they know they are killing my nerves.
The longer they hold, the greater the risk of something going wrong. The whole display is at the mercy of the event coordinator and her 5-minute standby call. All Laszlo can do is wait.
Laszlo to Debbie, team standing by for 5-minute call. Come on.
Beneath him, the ceremony begins.
Debbie, Laszlo standing by.
Laszlo, 5 minutes, microlight go.
Microlight go.
That's bad.
Laszlo finally gets the cue, but late. Pilots are behind schedule.
How far away are they, Laszlo?
Start a köteléknek, vörös-zöld indul most. Vörös-zöld indul most.
If they can't make up the lost time, the big moment could be ruined.
Elkurva 2,5 percet. Kurva élet.
The 10-minute helicopter focus part SSQ.
Pilots desperately fight to gain ground.
We're 2 minutes into the sequence, no microlight.
Elszúrtuk a 2,5 percet, nem számoltuk bele.
Laszlo is helpless and can only watch the dark sky and hope.
They're really late. They can only do a 2-minute sequence, Laszlo. Only a 2-minute sequence and it must be clear. Laszlo, have you got that?
Yes, I got that. The guys are over the spot within 15 seconds.
Finally, the microlights appear, much to the relief of Laszlo and the crowd's delight. The pilots ignite their fireworks. But all's not well.
What's wrong with the fireworks?
Half of the squadron's fireworks fail to ignite. Laszlo has no time to dwell on mistakes. In mere seconds, tons of explosives will fill the air, and his pilots must be clear.
Deputy, this is Laszlo here. You want them to clear the area?
Pirates are going to go up very soon.
Suddenly, Phil faces his own deadly crisis.
Yes, please.
As Phil prepares to detonate his pyrotechnics, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed and his entourage head unexpectedly towards the car park, right below thousands of Phil's explosives.
It's got a hole. Yep.
Phil must act fast.
We're getting message that the Sheikh is coming out of the front of the building right into the Falcon. Falcon's on hold right now. Are we clear? Are we clear right now, though? Is he not out yet? Are we clear? Find out if we're clear right now.
All Phil's plans could go up in smoke.
Just hold him. We've got 2 minutes. Stand by Ian for instructions. What's the status?
With less than a minute to go, Phil still waits.
Yeah, okay. So we're clear?
Is it clear? Yes, no.
With just 16 seconds left, Phil gets the all clear and arms his explosives for the finale.
Is it clear? Yes, clear. Yes. Good. Go ahead.
10 seconds.
It's all systems go. But will the Falcon take flight?
Go, baby. Fly, Falcon.
Drawing on his family's generations of experience, Phil and his team pull off a perfect pyrotechnic performance.
Come on, here. Sweet.
Laszlo breathes easy too, now that his pilots are safe. And his evening holds a silver lining.
It was amazing, but we just got a call from Europe from our friends that we got live on CNN, BBC, NBC, Dubai Sports Channel. So our friends were watching it all
We
over
were
the world.
expecting one feed. We've got 5 global feeds.
It's great. It's just fantastic.
It's the end to a roller coaster ride of a day for Laszlo.
It always happens. That's the thing. I mean, we have so much difficulties you cannot imagine, but it always happens.
Millions of viewers worldwide and 70,000 fans at Meydan are waiting for this moment. The next 2 minutes will make racing history and make someone $6 million richer.
They're racing in the Dubai World Cup.
Like the race to finish Meydan itself, the Dubai World Cup comes down to the wire.
It's a nose finish in the Dubai World Cup.
A fitting climax to an incredible night. And a fairy tale opening for Meydan.
I'm still excited, and I don't think I can sleep tonight. You know, even though I'm mentally exhausted, physically exhausted, but see, the excitement will just keep me going all night long, and trust me, we're gonna party the whole night.
feels really great. It feels, I'm overwhelmed. I'm really happy. It doesn't sound like it, but yeah, I mean, I can breathe.
All the hard work pays off. The Meydan team celebrates the world's richest race and a worldwide success.